Hi, my name is Quanisha, and welcome to my book corner where I talk to you about books or series that I recently read. Today's book is Tell My Soul by Kia Jones, and girl, was it good. Let's get into it. Female main character name is Love. Male main character name is Sanchez. For what I'm getting, Sanchez has 3 daughters. One is Nakari, one is Jailil, and the youngest one is Sapphire. All of them have 3 different mothers. All of them have different mothers. Sapphire's mom passed away. She was murdered. And so Sapphire clings on to any woman that her father dates as her mom. And Love, who is his newest love interest, is who she's clinging on to be her mom. She wanted to call her mommy, and she was like, Love was like, you could call me Lovey. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna call you mommy, basically. Love and Sanchez met while she was at work. She is a nurse. I think she works on an ICU ward. And they met, and honestly, it was kind of like love at first sight. Now, Love and her family are a family full of gifts. Love and her family have gifts, and everyone has different gifts. Okay, so Love's gifts is if you touch any part of her body, she can basically read your life, basically. And she has a cousin who speaks to spirits. She has another cousin who is called an indigo baby, and an indigo baby is or indigo twins, indigo twins is basically when two souls live in one body, basically take up a body. And her cousin Alaska and Alaska's twin, Ancient, they both share a body. Ancient is more rebellious than Alaska, and Love doesn't like Ancient. Now, 2 of Sanchez's baby mothers, the 2 living, one is Zaina. She is from the Middle East. And then Bree. Bree is the first baby mama, I believe, and Zaina is the second one. Bree is still in love with Sanchez. Sanchez already told her he don't want her ass, but for some reason throughout the whole book, she's still in love with him. She also is dating one of Love's cousins named Bobo. Bobo is not actually a cousin. He's just like a step cousin, basically. Her aunt married his daddy. Okay, now the aunt, Bobo's stepmama, can also see people's intentions and what will happen in the future if you don't do what the fuck you should be doing. So sometimes she gives warnings. Anyways, back to Love and Sanchez. Love and Sanchez love story became such a whirlwind because within a month, also for a long time, Love and Sanchez didn't have sex because, again, she can see your life story, basically everything that you did in life, everything that happens to you, everything that you felt, she can see. So she doesn't like having sex, so he would just eat her out and stuff, and then they finally had sex, and she saw everything that he went through, especially when he was in the Middle East, and that man had been through a lot, right? However, when they finally started hunching, she got pregnant, right? And in her family, the women can feel the soul of their baby. She knew immediately when she got pregnant, though, because she stated that she could feel when her soul and her body made space for her to have the child that Sanchez asked for. She wanted to give him a son. When he first met her, he told her that she was going to give him a son because he had 3 kids, and she had told him, like, you have a lot of stuff going on that you need to stop doing, because that's you not getting like arrested right now, you're not getting judgment on earth, but you're getting judged by God, and you need to be careful, right? Anyway, she finds out that she's pregnant. They do get married, by the way, so they go off, they get married, she finds out she's pregnant. All of this is happening like a month or 2. the baby, her grandmother, her mom or somebody called her to let her know that her great grandmother, who is blind, however, when her great grandmother vision comes back, that means somebody's baby is going to be given back to God. So she got a call, and she that day was like, something is off, like he's not feeling right. So anyways, when she got there, she was really hoping and praying that the great grandma wouldn't look at her, and she looked at her and she was crying because the great grandmother's name is Coella, I think, and she was asking her like, please, like, not my baby. And Coella was like, I'm sorry. And she went through the whole miscarriage thing with her family, and he was just stuck, and she told him, she's like, I told you that you're karmic. The great grandmother Coella told him, like, this is a karmic debt that needs to be paid. And Love told him, like, I told you this what happened. I told you need to stop doing what the fuck that you're doing, because I'm not losing any more kids because of you. And he's like, I'm gonna change and stuff like that, because he was a killer. Okay, he was a killer. So it's just fascinating. I wish it was like a book too, because this family is super fascinating. Like, I want to read about Alexa and her love life. I want to read about Alaska and ancient love life. Like, I want to read more about that story. It literally gives Desiree, imagine this was Desiree, but it really gives like Desiree and Maggie Gray, and like, it gives that type of realm. I love reading about black families with gifts. Like, it's something else. And I didn't give too much detail about this book because I want y'all to go ahead and read it and just experience it yourselves. So go ahead and read it, and then come back and tell me what y'all thought of it. And those of y'all who read it already, comment down below. And girl, what do you think of Love and her family? I love it down. I love it. Do you think Bree was doing too damn much? I think Sanchez got his own little gift too, but who knows? I hope Love has a whole bunch of babies. I was hoping that she felt different, because maybe her baby was like an indigo baby, and not that she was losing a baby. But hey, that's part of the story. Anyways, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Okay, bye.